Good afternoon, everybody.
Kirk. I wanted to ask about downfield passing game. I think you had two throws over 20 yards in the last minute and no before that. How much of that was the game plan, B, the wind? Kind of walk us through there were calls that you guys had to check out of. I know that was a past thing in a previous game. Walk us through downfield passing against Iowa.
Yeah, I think the win was a little bit of a factor, but I also think just the way the game was going was a factor too, with it, and that's the way it went.
When you look at
Kirk,
explosive passing plays just overall, I think since the bye week, you guys have 7 completions of over 20 plus yards. So if this passing game is going to start becoming explosive again, what do you think has to happen?
We just got to keep getting better. It's nothing scientific. Um, we just got to keep getting better, and it'll happen. Listen, I've been doing this a long time, and I've been fortunate enough to build a lot of elite offenses, and I'm confident we'll do it again here. But we just got to keep getting better. That's what we're in control of, and as we continue to get better, we'll become more explosive.
hey Kirk, when you're looking at Jim Leonard's defense, what are some elements that always stand out?
I think how hard they play, how athletic they are. Um, they also always present you with a bunch of different looks, especially on third down. He does a great job. They do a great job developing players. It just seems like they always have the same type of guys at their positions. They're just new names every couple years. Um, but they're extremely physical. They do a great job schematically. He's not afraid to pressure you, but yet he doesn't give up a lot of explosive plays.
What do you think has led to their recent success here in November? I don't think Wisconsin's defense has allowed an opposing offense over 180 total yards here in the month of November so far.
I think sometimes it just takes a little while for everything to click, and they're definitely clicking. I don't know about earlier in the year, but watching them these last 4 or 5 games, they've been really dominant defensively. Looks like it's the same players that are playing. They're just playing better. They've gotten better as the year went on, and they're doing a heck of a job. I mean, they've been dominant, right? I think Iowa had like 120 yards with 3 minutes to go in the game against them. So it'll be quite a challenge for us. But they have some very good football players, absolutely very good.
Kirk, where have you seen Lemecki Brockington's game develop this season?
I think Lemecki's getting more comfortable being out there. He made a couple plays in the Iowa game. I think the more we can get him out there, and it'll help his confidence and help him continue to develop. He's learning, so he's becoming a smarter player. A smarter player is a better player. He's done a great job blocking for us too. So it's good to see these young guys, continuing to improve, which is what we're asking them to do. Keep changing your best and keep getting better, and that's what I'm looking for. And most of the guys, I'm seeing it.
What was your assessment of Athan's game against Iowa?
I thought he did a great job handling the situation. Um, I thought he played very well. He did, what we asked, what we needed him to do, what we wanted him to do. I think there's always a couple plays, everybody would like to have back, right? I don't think there's anyone who played in that game that wouldn't find a couple of plays that they'd like to have back. There's a couple I'd like to have back, with it. So, but I was really pleased, with his focus and concentration and his poise in the game. So I was really pleased with him. I thought he did a good job. But he can play better, and he knows it, and that's the great thing about him.
What do you think helped the rushing attack produce those type of results against Iowa?
Muhammad, I think it starts with Muhammad, but I thought our line did a really good job, and our tight ends and our receivers blocked, did a great job blocking too. Um, I thought up front that we got better and better as from drive to drive as the game was going on, against them. I think that, it definitely was a heavyweight fight now. I mean, it was a battle back and forth, but I felt like we were able to consistently stay after them and stay on them. And, um, I just thought they did a great job. I thought we blocked really, really well. And that was a heck of a defense. And that's not a slight on them. They won some battles too.
Kirk, I know getting a player, an offensive lineman drafted was a big thing for the program when Daniel was able to do that. What would it mean to the program going forward if John Michael is able to win a national trophy and kind of get that type of recognition?
Um, I think first of all it'd be great for him and great for his teammates. Because you don't there's individual awards in football, but football is a team game, and it's hard to win an individual award by yourself in football. So I think it'd be awesome for the team, and again it's just you know as far as the program goes, it just shows that we're developing players, within our program, which is we are a developmental program, and I think we do as good a job as anybody in the country in developing our players as not only as football players but as people. And so it'll be on a national stage, and so people see that. But I do think that when people come here and visit us and they spend some time with us, that they see it too. But it's just a nice reward for the program, and it'd be a great honor, and John Michael certainly deserves it. But I think everybody, would be excited about it. I know I would be.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, guys, have a great day. See ya.